iNike just poured serious money into a Caitlin Clark campaign featuring Travis Kelce, Jason Kelce, and Travis Scott playfully questioning her shooting range. But buried inside the humor is a powerful signal about her future. This wasn't just another commercial. It was a preview of something far bigger. That widely talked about 8-year, $28 million deal? That was only step one. What's coming in 2026 is set to redefine what's possible in basketball, inspiring kids everywhere to believe they can rise from anywhere, just like Caitlin did. And when Clark followed the ad with her own announcement, the reaction was instant and explosive. It took over the entire conversation. Are you ready to see Caitlin back where she belongs on the court? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's hear it.
Hey Caitlin! Can you make it from there?
Hey Caitlin, how about from here?
Come on, guys.
Yeah, she can't make it from there. No chance.
Caitlin, from me to left? You got it.
I'm not even gonna ask.
Hey, Caitlin from here might be impressive. Oh, am I right?
Whatever, Che.
We're right here.
From there!
The boys wanna be her, the child wanna be her.
From anywhere.
Everyone's talking about the Nike commercial, but almost no one is paying attention to what truly led Caitlin Clark to this moment. That Iowa driveway wasn't just a place to shoot around. It was the proving ground where her mindset was forged, and where Nike eventually realized they weren't investing in just another athlete, but in a movement. While other kids stayed inside chasing distractions, Caitlin was outside battling freezing air, firing shot after shot until feeling left her hands. Her father still recalls how she pleaded with him to rip up more lawn and lay down concrete, all so she could complete a full three-point arc. This wasn't a fun home upgrade or a casual idea. It was a parent recognizing relentless hunger and choosing to fuel it, knowing that obsession, when supported, can turn into something unstoppable.
When Clark was growing up in Iowa, already running circles around the boys, her dad took her to see a WNBA game in Minnesota. She returned home hell-bent on adding distance to her jump shot.
Like begging my dad to tear up some grass and pour more concrete so I could have an entire three-point line in my driveway.
Did that really happen? You extended your range by dumping more concrete?
Yeah, because it was kind of slanted. Our driveway was slanted, so I only had a three-point line on one side of the driveway. So I told my dad he had to tear up all this grass, and he did.
Back then, most coaches didn't see Caitlin Clark for what she could become. They focused on what she supposedly lacked. Too small to dominate inside. Too slow to fit the elite guard mold. Not explosive enough for the highest tier of basketball. Doubt followed her at every stop. But instead of backing down, she responded the only way she knew how. Every dismissal sent her straight back to that driveway, pushing her range farther and her standards higher. Those quiet early sessions evolved into something no coach could explain. While teammates drilled basics, Caitlin was calmly burying shots from the edge of the parking lot, not as a stunt, but with ruthless consistency. Practice after practice, players stood stunned as she turned impossible distance into routine precision. When college scouts finally saw her in person, disbelief took over. She was pulling up from spots most players wouldn't even consider, and converting them at rates that shattered expectations. Phones started ringing. Coaches started comparing notes, and the buzz spread fast about a kid from Iowa who didn't just shoot from anywhere on the floor. She owned it.
All right, so you made 233 out of 300. This is kind of your routine. How do you feel about 233?
I think it's a good number. Threes were a little bit, I wouldn't say lower. I'll still take 63, but I want to be more so around 70 if I can. 81 mid-range is really, really good. Usually around 75 there, and anytime I can get to around 90 out of 100 free throws, I like that number. I want to be above 90, but sometimes I'm not, but if I can be at 90, that's what I like to be at, so I'll take that number.
What truly set those driveway workouts apart wasn't just how far Caitlin Clark shot, but how her mind evolved alongside her skill. While others responded to misses by stepping in closer, Caitlin did the opposite. She backed up, demanding more from herself every time. Each rejection from a coach turned into energy. Every skeptical look from a scout became a challenge she answered from even deeper range. That mindset became her trademark. The tougher the attempt, the stronger her focus. Her high school coach eventually had no choice but to build entire plays around her shooting distance, because defenses simply couldn't solve someone who could score from 35 feet with control. The ripple effect forced teams to rethink spacing and strategy. By the time she arrived at Iowa, those driveway habits had grown into legend. She wasn't just pulling up from the logo. She was calmly burying those shots through heavy pressure, turning what began as self-belief into a game-changing weapon that reshaped how basketball is played.
Hey, Caitlin, you're a pretty good basketball player, but you make it from here.
Jason, show him how you make it rain from downtown.
Can you hit it from here, Caitlin? Gotta make your free throws.
From right here.
Yep, hold on.
Bet you can't do that, Caitlin.
Anyone else?
When Nike's decision makers studied Caitlin Clark's college run, they recognized something far deeper than elite shooting talent. They weren't watching another standout scorer. They were witnessing someone who had expanded the boundaries of what a basketball court could be. From anywhere wasn't a catchy slogan. It was a direct reflection of habits she'd been building since her days alone in an Iowa driveway. That young kid putting up shots in the quiet was unknowingly preparing for a moment that would reshape women's basketball. Every deep make wasn't just about points or praise, but about laying a path bigger than herself. She was designing a model that would push future players to believe range has no limits. Nike understood it immediately. This was someone who transformed doubt into drive, skepticism into belief, and the unthinkable into expectation. The groundwork was poured on that concrete at home, but the true impact was only just beginning.
Nike's finally going all in on Caitlin Clark, and it happens with a Christmas Day commercial drop. Really a fantastic ad all around, and speaks to the appeal of Clark, and speaks to, I think, the efforts that are going to be put into her from a marketing standpoint. Not to mention the importance of 2026, the season for her and the season for the WNBA, when you dial yourself back a second or pull yourself back from the immediacy of the ad and realize, the importance of that season taking place.
The Nike commercial shows celebrities questioning Caitlin Clark's range, but that skepticism isn't an act. It's the same noise she's faced her entire career. Watching Travis Scott, the Kelsey brothers, and Michael Che doubt those shots mirrors the disbelief that followed her from one level to the next. Nike didn't invent this storyline. They simply documented a reality Caitlin has lived with since her early days. Every step forward brought louder critics. High school coaches doubted her college fit. College analysts claimed her range wouldn't survive Division I pressure, and pro voices insisted elite defenders would erase her deep shooting. The script never changed. Wait for better defense. Wait for faster games. Wait for real athletes. And every time, Caitlin answered the same way, by rewriting expectations with performances that shattered logic. Those Iowa nights where she lit up scoreboards from absurd distance weren't flukes, they were statements. Calculated responses to a world that kept saying it couldn't be done. And she kept proving it wrong.
The song choice is great to me. It's a song by Peaches called Boys Wanna Be Her. And, that sums up everything about Caitlin Clark in there. The lyrics are, I had to mute it a little bit so I don't get hit with the copyright. But girls wanna be her, boys wanna be her. And that's kind of the emphasis of what I've gotten to a lot in the midst of these discussions is that appeal that goes broad, and the guys that came over to watch Caitlin Clark play in the WNBA, to follow the Indiana Fever, NBA fans, men's college basketball fans, sports fans in general. There was something about her game, the magnetic nature of her play.
That Michigan State matchup in her senior year says everything. For an entire half, Commentators predicted the Spartans would force Caitlin Clark into uncomfortable looks, and she answered by burying 7 threes, including 3 from well beyond 35 feet. She wasn't just filling the stat sheet. She was delivering a message to anyone still questioning whether her range could hold up at the highest level. Nike picked up on something most people missed. Doubt was never her weakness, it was her ignition. Whenever someone claimed a distance was unrealistic, Caitlin made it look routine. The commercial reflects that mindset perfectly, with each celebrity casting doubt and Caitlin responding by calmly knocking down shots that feel unreal. But the brilliance of Nike's approach runs deeper. They understand she doesn't merely survive criticism, she hunts it. When defenders backed off the arc, she stretched it to the logo. When they challenged her there, she pushed even farther. Every defensive adjustment became a challenge, and Caitlin answered by expanding her range until the court itself felt too small.
Her signature shoe also on the way. That was part of this deal as well. Nick DePaula, who's an expert on all that, wrote this on X as well. Caitlin Clark's anticipated Nike signature shoe is expected to launch in spring 2026. And there's a quote from Caitlin: Nike's signature roster features all-time greats, and I am incredibly proud to join some of the best athletes in the world. I'm excited to share a first look at what we've created together.
That same mindset exploded into her WNBA rookie season, where the volume of doubt reached its peak. Veterans questioned whether her college dominance would survive at the pro level. Media voices predicted she'd be neutralized by elite defenses, and skeptics waited for the hype to collapse. Caitlin Clark answered with impact, not excuses, driving an estimated $36 million in economic value for Indianapolis while shattering 62 records in the process. She was responsible for nearly 27% of the league's total economic impact in 2024 alone, and the pattern was impossible to ignore. When Caitlin played, viewership surged. When she didn't, numbers dipped. The league quickly realized this wasn't just about highlights, it was a shift in value. A player who could score from anywhere wasn't only changing games, she was changing business. Nike's commercial nails that reality by putting doubt front and center, framing Caitlin's true advantage as her ability to convert skepticism into belief. Every question about her range becomes an invitation to push the game further, and every celebrity in that ad stands in for the countless voices that once said she couldn't, only to watch her prove them wrong again.
Not just the logo shots from anywhere and stuff like that, but the speed she plays with, the way she passes, that energy, that vibe, that was able to bring a bunch of dudes into the women's game. And obviously, she could inspire young girls to want to grow up and be her as well. But it's been a long time coming for this big Nike rollout. And this has been, I mean, it's like going to be talked about today as kind of the moment of the day, maybe in the sports world.
That resilience grew into something far larger than personal stats or individual wins, and Nike recognized it immediately. They didn't invest in a shooter, they aligned with someone who turns the impossible into the expected, criticism into confidence, and doubt into drive. Caitlin Clark's mindset reaches beyond her own success and points toward a future where young players see expanded limits on what they can achieve. And now comes the moment everyone's been waiting for. Caitlin Clark's signature Nike shoe is set to launch in spring 2026. This isn't a routine endorsement or a rushed rollout. It's a statement unlike anything women's basketball has seen before. The timing is intentional. Caitlin will be fully healthy, back in full control of the WNBA, while the league's growth and viewership continue to surge. Nike CEO Elliott Hill has been clear that nothing is being hurried, from the logo to the final design, because this isn't about speed, it's about precision. They're not just releasing a shoe, they're building a legacy.
It's one of them ones that's going to set the market on fire and really help Nike's stock, I believe. And whatever the reason for the delay, some of it could just be the production and how long it takes to put all these things together, put a plan like this in place, put a rollout in place.
Most signature shoes follow a predictable formula. Sign a star, roll out flashy ads, build a personal brand, and maximize profit. Caitlin Clark flips that script entirely. She's leveraging this platform to create real opportunities for girls basketball on a global scale, putting impact above personal gain. Behind the scenes with Nike, she's shaping the shoe to represent accessibility as much as elite performance. Caitlin has been clear. This isn't just about her. It's about inspiring young players everywhere to believe they can excel. The shoe becomes more than a product. It's a tool for motivation, tied directly to grassroots programs and international growth. Plans for the launch include outreach beyond the US, with China highlighted as a key destination where Caitlin hopes to engage and inspire future athletes. The From Anywhere campaign already signals this worldwide vision, and Nike built the entire strategy to connect with fans and players across the globe.
But it's coming. And I think what it really means is, number one, Nike is going all in on Caitlin Clark after a while, after a little bit of a dormant period. Number two, 2026 is going to be just absolutely massive for her from a marketing standpoint because of that injury. And, because there's going to be such a thirst and hunger to see her play.
Here's the twist. While most athlete endorsements aim to maximize personal profit, Caitlin Clark is taking a radically different path, putting community impact first. Her signature shoe isn't just a product. It's a symbol of accessibility and a platform to elevate the entire sport, not just her own brand. That mindset already shows in how she lifts teammates like Aaliyah Boston, Lexi Hull, and Kelsey Mitchell, using her influence to spotlight their contributions and amplify their recognition. The shoe launch follows the same philosophy. As Caitlin rises, she brings others up with her. Industry insiders, including Nick DePaula, project the line could hit 9-figure revenue and rank among the top 5 signature franchises in basketball. But Caitlin views that success as a resource, not just a payoff. The bigger the impact, the more opportunity to expand girls' basketball worldwide, making every milestone a win for the community, not just the individual.